Welcome back to the Butterfly Season podcast. I am excited to be with you here today, and I'm back with a little micro dose of an episode. This one is a little bit of a vulnerable share, and it's about apologizing. And the question is, how can you take radical responsibility in your life? And truth be told, I struggle with apologizing, and you might be listening to it too, and you might be feeling convicted right now that you too struggle with apologizing. So let's just really get into it. I started to get triggered by apologies that sounded like, I'm sorry you felt that way. I'm sorry I made you feel that way. And really, if we're listening to the words, it's kind of placing the blame on the person that feels offended. And because of that, because I was triggered with that, I was super sensitive to not wanting to say apologies like that, but coming from somebody who struggles with apologizing, it's a little hard. I'm working on it. Anyways, and so when I looked back, I realized that I was receiving those apologies because I was giving those apologies. And I also reframed some of my mindset around apologizing. Even if you do something without intending to hurt somebody, you can still apologize for it without saying I'm sorry that you feel that way. You could say, I'm sorry that my actions made you feel that way. That truly wasn't my intention, which is also the truth. You don't always have to have malintent to apologize. And so today's episode is just to encourage you to take radical responsibility around your life. Apologize even if you didn't mean it, even if it wasn't your intention, and even if hurting that person, you were blindsided that you hurt that person, because that has happened to me on a few occasions. And so, how can you take radical responsibility in your life today? And what might that look like? What action can you take around that radical responsibility to shake things up in your life in a good way? Promise. Anyways, that's all for today, you guys. I will see you next time. If you found value in this episode, if it reminded you of somebody, share it with them. Share it online. Tag me. It is always my favorite thing to chat with you guys about butterfly season stuff in my DMs. So talk to you soon.